Hello, everybody, and welcome to the winter show on a cold day to What's Cooking in Blackstone. I'm Margot Bick.
I'm Lynn Morin.
And I'm Celeste Langlois.
Good thing we knew that.
Yeah. She's our special guest today.
Yes, and we're gonna impose on Celeste to make some real interesting things. 3 things, right?
3 things, yep.
And she says they could be done like boom, boom, boom. So,
Right.
Go ahead and explain what you're gonna do, Celeste.
And all of these things can be make ahead, so they're perfect for Christmas Day. Put them in the oven, have everybody unwrap their gifts, and then you get down and sit down to a nice breakfast. You have a bunch of people over for 4th of July, get these things ahead of time, throw them in the oven in the morning. Perfect. Everyone sits down, has a nice breakfast together. So all these things can be made ahead, and they're super simple. Some of them, if you don't want to make them ahead, you can do them the day before, but the stuffed French toast should be done overnight.
Would that get mucky if you left it like overnight?
No, it should be overnight. So
Oh,
the bread
all right.
soaks up all the
Okay.
All the
eggs
good
that you won't
stuff.
eat.
Yeah, the good
So
stuff.
first we're going to make the hash brown casserole. So in here we have
Okay,
20
we're gonna show it
ounces
in a minute.
of shredded hash browns. And you can buy these already shredded in the frozen food section at the grocery store, so it's perfect.
Oh, okay, they're already they don't come fresh, they're just frozen
They're
like
like this.
that?
Yeah, so
Wow.
you just let them thaw.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have Margot go back to the stove, and with 2 tablespoons of butter, have her saute 1 full onion.
Does it matter what kind? Onion? I don't know.
I
some
just
people-
use regular yellow onion.
Yeah.
And it's all chopped up?
It's all chopped up, right. So in this bowl with the hash browns, this is pretty simple. So we can put in the 2 soups. So it's 1 can of cream of celery soup and 1 can of cream of potato soup. The normal recipe calls for 2 things of cream of celery, but I like to mix it because I'm
Yeah.
different like that, you know. Like to
That's okay.
mix things up. And then if you want to put those in there.
Sure.
And then we have a 16-ounce container of sour cream that will go in here.
Wow. I had never seen cream of potato soup in actuality. I've seen it in the thing, but I've never used a
Well,
real.
Margot, you lead a very sheltered life. What can I say?
Look at this.
So you mix all this stuff together. You can salt and pepper this to taste. However, we do put 1 tablespoon of Tabasco sauce in here.
Ooh,
And it's
little
not
kick,
real
huh?
super spicy, but when you're eating it, all of a sudden you'll feel a little heat in the back of your throat, which is the best kind of heat that you can get. Doesn't alter the flavor too much, but it gives it a little zing at the end. So it's really yummy.
This is all breakfast brunch stuff.
Breakfast brunch.
Right.
Yep.
Some people
that
eat
goes
it.
in
Some
there.
people eat it all. You know, sometimes they do. Breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, we do that a lot. At my
Yeah,
house.
a
We
lot
love
of
it.
people do.
Yep. And then we're going to take 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Mix that in there.
Of course, there's no calories in this, right?
Absolutely not.
None.
Well, when you're with friends and family, right?
Yeah, who cares?
You don't have to worry about that kind of
No.
stuff.
Yeah, you know why? Because they all ate the same thing.
That's right.
So everybody,
You all
can
go up,
blame everybody.
You all go up a size together.
Yeah.
That's what the family does.
Did you put the Tabasco in already?
Yes, I
Yep, it's
did.
in there.
So we're just going to mix this up so it's nice and smooth.
So what's this again? 1 bag of that?
Well, no, the bags don't come. To be honest with you, I'll tell you a little secret.
Tell me
The
a
bag
sec-
that
tell
I
me,
get
tell me.
with Ore-Ida
Yeah,
is 30 ounces.
30 ounces.
So I use all the potatoes.
Okay.
So, because it really doesn't matter if you have extra potatoes.
No.
It just makes it, this way it's really kind of nice and moist and
Could you do it
gooey.
with home fries too, or no?
you could do
They're
it
just
with
too
whatever you
lumpy.
want. You could, now tater tots are big. You could probably mix this mixture with tater tots.
Yeah, that's true too. Isn't that funny they're coming back?
You know this tater tot restaurant?
I know. It's crazy.
It's every kind of restaurant. So pretty much that's what it's going to look like. And then we're going to have Margot, if you can just throw this in an 8x12 pan.
Okay, you trust me?
Yep,
Which one was the 8x12, Celeste?
This one.
That one, okay.
8x12 pan, and that's going to go in the oven at 350 for 50 minutes. And then
50?
50 minutes, 50. and then we do one more thing to it, and then it'll be done.
What
It
do
takes
these-
about an hour and 20 minutes
Oh, okay.
for the total thing to be done, so it needs to be set at 150. I mean
What-
350.
What am I doing?
Oh,
do
those
they-
have to, sorry, the sauteed onions have to go in the hash browns. Thank you,
Okay.
Margot.
Yay, see, I knew something. What about these?
Nope,
No?
that's the next
Okay.
dish.
Okay,
So
All right,
once
so-
those are soft, you're gonna put those in the,
all right.
into the hash browns. Sorry about that. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to do the overnight French toast. These veggies are for the last dish.
Oh, for the last thing, okay.
So, can I go get the blueberries?
Oh, I'll get them.
Okay.
We have to let you know that we almost had a serious problem here because Celeste brought in these beautiful blueberries and Lynn went over and started eating them.
Oh, I love
Before
blueberries.
they were even ready.
Really
I
good
love
for you,
it.
too.
They are good for you.
So, this next recipe is overnight stuffed blueberry French toast. And this one, if I don't make it on my weekends away with the ladies, I won't be invited next time.
Oh, really?
So I have to make it every time I go.
Okay.
So, what this is.
Excuse me 1 minute. Can I put these in while that's there, while
perfect.
they're hot, or I let
Yep.
them cool?
Yep, and then just mix it and put it
Okay.
in the pan.
All right.
So, oh, can't do that, I don't think. Okay, so we're gonna put half of these into the pan, and this is just one Italian loaf pan.
It's got to be Italian bread?
It doesn't have to be. You can use white sliced bread, you could use any kind of bread, but I like to use the Italian. It
Italian,
gives
yeah.
a little bit more weight to it.
Substance, yeah. More
And you
substance.
should have it be day old. These I toasted in the oven for about 15 minutes, just got them a little dry so that
Okay.
it sucks up all the goodness that we're going to do next. So, here we go. So, we take 2 packages. This is low-cal as well.
It is, yeah, I can tell. This is
Yeah.
all low-cal stuff.
Very low-cal. So, we take 2 things of, you want to open that one? I'll open this one? 2 things of cream cheese. And put those in our bowl.
Putting it in here?
Yes.
There we go.
Excuse me, Madam Chef, one other question. Do I need to put anything in that pan, like butter or some kind of spray? Or I just
For
put
the hash
that?
brown?
Yeah, no, okay.
So that goes in there. We're going to use a half a cup of sugar in this. And we're going to use
Vanilla.
a half a teaspoon of delicious Martha Stewart vanilla.
Martha Stewart.
Don't be
It's
confused.
got to be really good.
Don't be confused with Martha Washington. This
No,
is
no.
Martha Stewart.
Nobody likes her though, Martha Stewart.
I know. Well, she
Oh,
is a
I like
felon. And we're going to put in about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Cinnamon. I love cinnamon. You know, cinnamon is very, very good for you.
It is very good for
It's
you.
healthy. Yeah, it's a healthy spice.
Now this.
Ooh, oh
Did I do
no,
that?
I'm sorry, excuse me, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Uh-oh.
Is it okay? Okay.
I need a fork.
What do you need?
A fork.
Yeah, so I can.
Mash it.
This will work.
See, these
So-
shows never run smoothly.
Yeah.
You realize that.
It's okay. So we're just gonna mix this together, so that it's nice and mixed with the sugar and the cinnamon and the vanilla extract.
Would it be easier to get the whipped one?
Yeah, but I didn't want to bug Margaret when she's worrying about her weight.
Oh, yeah.
What was that about
Not
Miss Celeste?
no.
Did I hear something?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Because
nothing.
really what you're going to do with this is that it doesn't have to be smooth.
No.
Because all you're going to do is, as long as you have that sugar incorporated into the cream cheese,
Okay.
you're going to actually take it in little dollops
And just
put it right
Put
over
it on
the
top of it, okay.
right over the bread. Mm-hmm. So pretty much that's what you're going to do. Mix it together, and you can get.
I can eat some blueberries?
No, because we need them.
Oh, come on, you're no fun. How
1
much?
cup of blueberries.
1 cup? That's all? Okay.
Well, no, because we need. No, that doesn't mean it's extra.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
leftover.
I was going to say, I can have some then.
Okay. So then we're just going to take little bits of this, and I did wash my hands prior
Yes,
to
so
starting
did
the
I.
show.
So did I.
And you're just gonna put little bunches of this yumminess.
Just like little globs here
Yep.
and there.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be even.
Nope,
No. Okay.
nope.
I'm sorry. I can't resist.
You can't, because they're
I
yummy.
can't. I
Oh,
can't.
you can really smell that.
I
vanilla.
love blueberries.
Well, that's interesting. Now, what's this in here?
Cream cheese.
It's cream cheese
Oh.
with vanilla, sugar, and cinnamon.
Okay.
I see you.
Boy, you have peripheral good peripheral.
I do.
Holy smokes! Wow.
She's used to kids doing bad
I
things.
guess so.
So this is what we're doing. We're just putting little blobs all over because this is what's gonna bake down into the bread.
You know what Lynn does too? She puts cinnamon in her coffee.
Yep.
That's good. Well, there's a name. There's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
No, Viennese, right?
Viennese
Yeah.
coffee
Yeah.
has the cinnamon in it.
Yeah, I put it right in the grinds, and then,
Yeah, that sounds good.
it's very good.
All right, I have to go wash my hands though.
Okay, so.
I'm gonna use that bowl.
Okay.
So if you want to break,
sprinkle it?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, you could do that, and then put the other thing of the bread on
On
top.
top of it?
And Margot, if you can break 12 eggs and put it in that bowl.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I always, every time
Now,
I
do you touch eggs?
Yes.
She doesn't touch fish. She doesn't touch...
No, I touch fish.
Chicken.
Well, then she can do the bread if you want to do them.
I can do them. You just, as I
Oh.
break them, you want me to put them in the thing?
No,
In the
you...
bowl.
Oh, in the big bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I do with the bowl? I'm
Okay.
gonna throw, oh, that
I'll
is.
help you.
Thank you. Do I look helpless here?
I can go there.
I always admired people that can do
That thing on the side?
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
Oh,
I can do it if I'm... Without just, or do it like... Let me see. Watch all the...
There you go.
Yeah,
things
watch
go
the
in
whole
there.
thing.
Well, no,
fall
watch
in.
all the shells go in there. Well, I can do it if I practice.
Okay, so how many are up to now?
We got 7. You're 8.
8.
Those are the ones we're going to put in here.
Okay.
Eggs, they're so versatile. Huh?
They sure are.
Really?
That's it?
That's it.
Then do you beat them?
Yep. Do you want to whisk them?
Yeah, I'll whisk them.
And then I'm going to get the milk. So, we're going to take, and there's a special ingredient in this.
Uh-oh, what is it? Liquor?
That is,
Brandy?
See how Lynn is?
Brandy?
well, that
wine?
would be good in it
Brandy,
too. You
wine?
can actually put that in it. But
You
this
could.
is pure
Oh,
from my friend, my sister's friend,
Really?
maple syrup.
Wow.
oh, you can tell the difference. When you
From
use
Vermont
that,
Oh,
or
yeah.
up here?
when you use that
Up
other
here.
stuff, it's corn syrup. That's all it
Yep,
is.
it is. That's all it is. It's colored
Gross.
corn syrup.
It's gross.
So
Look
this
at
is a
that.
third of a cup.
A third of a cup?
Yep. And did you take my
What do you need?
vanilla away?
I did.
See how she is?
I'm
oh my
very
God.
bad at
Real
Celeste.
stingy.
You have...
And another tablespoon of
vanilla.
vanilla. This is half
Vanilla.
a teaspoon. That's why I'm doing it twice.
Yeah.
All right, now am I allowed to do it?
Now you can take it back.
Thank you.
Okay. So we mix that up nice.
Yeah?
We're gonna put the rest of the bread on. Can't you tell how delicious this is gonna be?
Oh, I'm telling you, I can't wait to eat it.
It's gonna be good. Okay. So then we just take this
Oh, boy.
and we pour it right over.
Really? So what's it going to be like? It's going to be like a scrambled egg?
It's gonna be like a
Scrambled.
Well, no, but
no, because the bread and everything. So you push it down a bit.
It's French toast, Margot. You know what
So-
French toast?
Yeah.
yeah.
So this one I have done the day before.
Yeah.
It's nicer if you do it
Because
the-
everything
because-
soaks in there.
Yeah, everything it does. It'll soak in here too,
Yep.
but it cooks faster when it's already absorbed into the
right.
bread.
That's right.
If we put this in the oven right now, it will take a little bit longer, but we can do that. So just push it down, get the bread wet, and that just
Are you
goes
going
in
to
the
sprinkle
oven.
cinnamon on it anymore? No?
No,
all right?
You can if you want, but
No,
we
I
don't.
don't have a clue.
So then that goes in the oven for 30 minutes covered. Then you uncover it.
What do you do with the rest of these babies?
That's going to be for our sauce.
You know what she wanted,
These are
don't
going
you?
away from you.
She
because
wanted
she's
to
gonna
eat them.
I did. I thought I was gonna have.
So
snack.
our last one is an egg bake casserole. And you can basically put any vegetable in here that you want. You can put peas in it, you can put hams in it, you can put bacon in it. If you want to make it non-vegetarian, you can put spinach in it, any kind of vegetable you want. And
Wow.
they even put beans in it.
Really?
kind of
like kidney
beans?
beans.
Oh no.
Well, I'm telling it for Margot.
Oh,
She doesn't
yeah.
eat eggs anyway, so never mind.
How do you want these chopped any Pacific, a
Just
certain way?
little bits. We don't, doesn't have to be very precise. So we're gonna cut up, do you wanna work?
No, I'll watch.
Okay.
I hear something running. Sure what it is.
So we're just gonna cut up these peppers, onions, mushrooms, and again, put in
Mushrooms
any
are another
vegetable.
good thing. They're wonderful.
Yeah, they are. Those
And you could, and with all the different mushrooms, you could really make
Yeah.
it super special with like a shiitake mushroom.
Oh
or,
yeah.
Do you ever use dry mushrooms?
I
Yeah.
have.
You
I
have to
like 'em.
reconstitute them. Are they any good or they
Yeah, they're
stay
good.
hard? Really?
Well, some of the mushrooms that are really hard to get, you have to have them dried because you never have them fresh.
Yes, because by the time the store sold them,
They'll
they'd be all
so-
moldy.
Yeah, they would be gone, past their prime,
Yeah.
as they say. So Margot can heat up the rest of this butter.
Oh, okay. In that pan?
Because we're gonna saute all of this stuff until it gets soft. And this one's super easy because it's just eggs and a little bit of milk or cream. And if you don't have milk and cream, leave it out. It's not that big a deal. It's just like a big egg, basically.
So you need more.
It's kind of like a quiche without the crust.
Do you need another bowl to put the eggs in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Or is the bowl you're gonna mix it in, what you put it in, or is this not the bowl?
No, we need a bowl.
Okay. Is this big enough?
Perfect. Yeah, because this one you only use 6 eggs.
Okay.
And I know I'm using all your milk, but I need it.
Oh, no, that's okay, I got it.
Now this is what you said, a quiche. It's like a quiche.
It's kind of like a quiche without the crust.
Oh, we what's the difference between a quiche and a frittata? We went out Sunday
no
to
idea.
this place in an igloo place. We ate in an igloo in Worcester, and I had a frittata, and it was a round thing like that. It looked like a quiche.
Like a quiche without the crust.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
This is pretty much, you probably could call it a frittata.
So it's a frittata.
Quiche without a crust.
There it is.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with
this is a
that.
Yeah,
frittata.
A frittata.
We'll
This
call
is
this a frittata.
It's a frittata.
There we
Okay.
go.
Sounds good. It's Italian.
Yeah,
Sounds
there you
good.
Okay, so I'm gonna saute these.
The onions, the mushrooms, and the peppers.
Okay, I'll get that in a minute.
Okay.
Now, in here I have a cup of cheddar cheese, but I have maple syrup in my half cup. So I'm just going to put in half of this cheese in here and whisk it. That was eggs?
That was eggs. Yep.
Now, you can on this too, if you wanted to, put jalapeno pepper, if you want.
Oh, you want it spiced
You can
up.
put, or you could put Tabasco sauce in this mixture here. So we're just mixing it up
Yep.
so it gets to a good consistency, and about a quarter of a cup of milk to make it even more fluffy.
Fluffy. You want it fluffy.
Yep. And we reserve the other half of the cheese because that's going to go on top.
Boy, oh boy.
You want more cheese? Put more cheese.
Well, look, yeah.
You want less cheese? You can't be my friend,
Yeah.
basically.
I love all this stuff. Every single thing that you're making.
And
I
then
love.
you know what's really nice about all of these dishes? You could actually make these in mini muffin tins.
Yes.
And
yes.
make them individual
Right.
things
that's
so that
kind
you
of
can grab it,
interesting.
Yeah.
take it to work, throw it in
Yeah.
the microwave, heat it
Yeah.
up.
Now, could you freeze?
You can freeze all of this.
Eggs you
Every
can
single thing
freeze?
can be frozen.
I
all
never
of
tried.
these
I
dishes.
never tried
All of
freezing
these.
eggs.
Yep. All of these dishes can
Really?
be frozen.
Well,
Yep.
that's a good thing to know.
Yep.
Wow.
So once Margot is all set with the vegetables back there, we're going to mix this up. Again, this goes into the same degree oven, 350, for about 30 to 35 minutes. Just make sure it's done. Wiggle it a little bit. You can usually tell
Yeah.
when eggs are done.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Do we want to go on to the sandwiches while we're waiting for her to saute? Or
Okay,
what do you want to do?
mine's very simple. Very, very simple. With Super Bowl coming up, I'm looking for something quick, you know, something quick to make and something yummy. And my friend Donna from work, she says, why don't you make Cuban sliders?
Those are yummy.
And everyone has their different
Right.
versions of it, right? But, okay, so this is that Hawaiian, where is it? Right here. The sweet Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
And these were just the rolls, right? These are the slider rolls. I had to cut these, but in the future, you want to make the sliders because they're already cut.
Oh, yeah.
They're already cut, right?
I love these buns.
Yeah, so they're so you have to take this top off, right? Put it over here. And you can use pork. You can use ham, actually anything, right? But the Cuban one is usually pork. So if you have a pork roast, you have some stuff left over. Just slice it up. So it's one little piece here, over here. And I bought this. This was, I thought was interesting. I got this. This is the slow roasted seasoned ham, and it's chunked. It's not
Wow.
like
It's not that thin stuff.
Yeah, so it's already cut up. So you just put a piece.
So you put one piece per little
Yeah.
square.
Yeah.
About.
Right, right. I'm just going ahead myself here. And these are good though. I mean, I've had them before and they're just delicious.
And these are good warm or cold.
Warm or cold, yeah.
And if you want to heat it up again, you could throw it in aluminum foil and throw it in the oven for a couple minutes,
Yeah.
and it'd be nice and
Whoops, so,
warm again.
right here. Is that right? No.
You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank God you're here.
And then 1, 2, 3. Then we're good. Oh no, you gotta keep that because you're gonna put more stuff on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And it's simple. I mean, you can get a nice chunky piece here. Yeah, right.
That's for Margot.
That's
Yeah,
no.
yeah, right. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know.
I'd like
Oh,
a double.
Please. Oh, please, yeah. So then
Triple.
then they said you can use Swiss cheese, you can use anything, but I love cheddar.
Yeah, I do too.
So,
Lynn, try to push him more this way. You're getting off of it.
so okay. I got the cheddar that's already cut because I
Easy
like
peasy.
easy.
Mhm.
Put that on there. All over.
Especially if you're making a make-ahead, then you want it to be easy because
Yeah.
you're probably busy and you don't have time to be in the oven.
Right.
That's why you're doing make-ahead.
Exactly. You know? So these are nice, like I said, for Super Bowl, you make them, you know,
Well, that's a
serve
good
'em.
idea for Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
yeah. And nice pot of soup, which I thought you were making, because Margot told me that.
I know, I messed
What can
Margot
I
up.
say, right?
I
but
messed Margot up with my
That's all
breakfast
right.
dishes
That's
instead.
quite
It was
all right.
my fault, not Margot's.
But everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. Okay. Is that right? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
perfect.
So then, right, a little squirt of Dijon mustard. Whoops.
Yeah, it's
Not like,
squirting before it's supposed to.
yeah, just a little squirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep coming more towards here when you're
Okay.
getting too far off.
Okay, boss, got it. Just a little squirt, right? These
Have
are-
you ever had the Cuban sandwiches down in the Columbia restaurant in St. Augustine?
No.
Because that's where one of the original places that had the Cuban sandwiches.
Really?
So my friend used to live in St. Augustine, so we went to visit her, and we got the Cuban sandwiches there one time. Oh,
Really?
Oh, yeah.
so good.
I mean, you can
5
put some
minutes?
hot stuff on it too and
Mm-hmm.
everything, but, and then a pickle. I know you say, ugh, and then you're gonna
It
bake,
bakes
you're gonna
Keep
bake
me
it.
with 5 minutes.
Huh? Oh,
Fine.
all right.
I got to keep her on track.
Gotta keep me on track. So you put nice pickle,
I want to put the veggies in here.
Yeah.
and you think that a pickle cooked would be gross, but no, they have fried pickles. You know? Do you ever have fried pickle?
I love fried pickles.
You do?
I've never had
Oh
one.
my god, I love them.
What do they, deep fry them?
Oh yeah.
Really?
They have a little crust on them.
Oh.
They're so good. But sometimes you get crappy ones. They're not very good.
Really?
I shouldn't have said crappy, but.
You can say crappy.
So while you're doing that, we're
Okay.
mixing up our veggies in this dish.
Oh,
And
wow.
then-
That's just like an omelet, right?
Then pour it in there.
You got it?
And here you go. That's ours. Then you take the rest of your cheese. And put that on there. Just sprinkle all the rest of the cheese on
What
top.
was this, Celeste?
That's going to be the sauce, but we don't have time to make it right.
Oh, okay.
So that goes in the oven.
Okay.
So for your French bread casserole, you take a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and a cup of blueberries, and you heat that up, which we don't have time to do, sorry about that. And then you pour that onto your dishes. So, once everything is done and baked, are we taking them out of our oven? Or are we gonna let
Oh,
her
yeah.
do hers?
Well, yeah, while she's doing that.
While she's doing that, we'll show you.
Here's one.
Here is the egg baked,
Ooh. Frittata.
this is the egg baked
Baked
casserole frittata,
Frittata.
or crustless quiche. That's one. This is the hash brown casserole. After 50 minutes, we cooked some butter and crushed up Ritz crackers, put it on top, and cooked it for another 30 minutes.
Do you saute that? No?
You saute the top just
Okay.
for a little bit to get them
Okay.
golden.
All right.
And then this
Look
is
at that.
Oh my goodness.
and this is the overnight French toast casserole stuffed blueberries. And you would put the blueberry sauce on after, or you can use maple syrup or nothing, because it really doesn't need anything, but fresh blueberries are good, right? So you could do whatever you want with that. So those are the 3 dishes for me today.
Yummy,
Wow.
yummy, yummy.
And
So,
Lynn,
Lynn?
finish up
All
your
right, so
thing.
the end part of this
Quickly.
is right. We bought this yesterday, and I'm just winging it because doesn't say you'd have to put
Yeah.
this in. But this is parsley that you squirt in.
Yeah,
Isn't that nice?
good, we
And-
got 2 minutes.
And those
Okay.
are good.
And then
Those
you
little
just
containers.
then you just brush it. You brush this whole thing with the butter.
Ugh.
Yum, 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 yum. Yep. And then you bake this in your oven,
What temperature?
350, until the cheese. It's probably like about 8 to 10 minutes.
So basically, all of these dishes can be cooked at 350.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Isn't that nice?
And they're all like we said at the beginning, it's all like do ahead.
Do ahead.
You don't have
And-
to wait till everybody's in your
and
kitchen
nothing-
staring
and
at you to
nothing-
eat.
Right.
And
And you
then-
could be enjoying your time with the people that you have invited over.
Right.
For a reason.
And nothing complicated, you know? Yeah.
So that
And-
goes in the oven.
In the
Look at
oven.
that, the flavors look so good.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, those little squeeze things are good.
Those are nice.
Yeah. those are- and it's
Mama
nice
made
and
me
fresh
buy
too.
some yesterday.
Yeah, I made her buy them. So anyhow, that's our show. Did they see a good look at this too? How nice these
I
dishes
can't wait to
look
have a
so
bite of that.
wonderful. And thank you so much, Celeste, for coming
You're
on.
welcome.
You've,
What about the other blueberries? Wasn't there a sauce?
she said she doesn't have time to make
but
it.
we don't
though.
have it. We're all out of time.
I can eat them.
It's a cup of
I'll eat
sugar,
them.
a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and a cup of blueberries. Make it into a sauce and pour it all over your. I like to put it in a gravy boat and pour it on the
Yes.
individual servings.
Oh, that would look nice.
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 yummy
Nice.
too.
Nice.
Okay. Well, anyhow, that's it for this show. Thank you so much, Celeste, for sharing those wonderful dishes.
Thanks for having me.
And
Good to have you here.
thanks, Lynn, for coming up with these little slider things.
Cubans.
Yes. And we hope everybody enjoys the rest of the winter and goes into spring with a smile.
Yes.
And with that, we'll say bye-bye. Thank
Bye.
you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.